This is exciting. Honestly, I'm so thrilled that you're all here. We're doing a Bond special. And obviously, you're all in Skyfall. We're going to talk about that. But before we do, just very quick talk about the last time we saw you as Bond, with Her Majesty, the Olympics. Like, how long was that in the planning?
Quite a long time. Danny Boyle came to visit me on set. He sat me down, he told me what he wanted to do, and I walked out and said... I really thought he was just pulling my leg. So, anyway, the whole kind of thing, you know, came about. Next thing I know, I'm at the palace, so...
Because you must have thought, oh, I'll agree to it, but it'll never happen. You know, you can say...
Well, I didn't. I mean, I thought they hadn't sort of had the OK from the palace, but apparently they got that first, and then asked me, so I didn't have much choice.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if you turned it down. Didn't you do some improv with the desk?
She was... Yeah, she does improv every Friday night. She kind of invented some stuff to do. She asked if she could maybe pretend to write a letter. So she was doing something as I walked in.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was very good.
There was a lot of talk about how grumpy she looked at the actual ceremony. And I have a theory. Is it because she didn't understand that for continuity, she'd have to wear that salmon dress again on the night? Do you think she knew that?
I don't know.
I don't... Dame Judy, were you asked to be involved in this? Because as M, it would have been...
No, not at all. Not at all. I was extremely miffed. And then I saw it all happen. I thought, there we are, in spite of us all. He never let on. He never said a word.
Did you not say anything?
Nothing. Did he to you?
No, no. I don't speak English.
I'm laughing now.
You will suffer later.
Now, Daniel, in terms of being offered the part of Bond, you were quite reluctant, I think, to say yes.
I was very reluctant. I couldn't quite understand why I was being asked. That was really... it was off my radar, really. I mean, Barbara Broccoli approached me to play it, and I said, "You're interested?" I said, "Well, thank you very much. It's very nice, but I think you got the wrong guy." But she was quite persistent.
Because it's not like saying yes to anything else. I mean, if you walk into a village in Timbuktu, someone will go, "James Bond."
And I have.
What does that do to your head? I mean...
It's quite disconcerting at first, but I kind of enjoy it now. I think that I'm enjoying making the films, and it's sort of they're part of my life, and it's an honour. It's a real honour to sort of to do it. So I kind of take it and enjoy it. I can't. There are places I can't go to, but I live in New York and London, and people have got more important things to do. They don't really care. You know, they just go, "Oh, that's
James Bond."
James Bond.
Do you have to audition for Bond?
Yeah, I had to do a full day screen test. Well, it was supposed to be a full day, and halfway through the day I went, "Sod this, I'm not doing any more," and walked off. But, I mean, that was... well, I mean, I'd sort of done enough... One of the things you have to do is you have to do a scene from Russia with Love. You know the scene where he comes in... I don't even remember it. He comes to the room and Tatiana, whatever her name is, lying naked in bed, and there's a sort of scene about, you know, "Is that your gun?" You know,
okay. Yeah.
And then they're filming it from behind. So I did that, and then I had to take my shirt off for some reason, but I'm not quite sure what that was about.
Was that the end of the day?
Yeah.
Did you have to do stunt? Did you have to do a forward roll and stuff?
Yeah.
Did he really make you do things?
Handstand.
But in terms of auditions, I guess what's nice is you're auditioning for a really great job. In the beginning, you had to do terrible, like, commercials and stuff.
You must have done those, though.
They're terrible.
I mean, it's part of... there was a short period, my agent's here tonight, she used to put me out for commercials, and she gave up. Because I'd go along to these things, and they'd say things like, "OK, I want you to pretend to mow the lawn. It's for coffee. And we want you to be so happy dancing to you're Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves, Go." And I gotta go, "It's walking on sunshine." And that would... I could never, you know.
Well, a little bird tells me you still know all the moves. I jest. Now, it's very exciting. The other day, this is amazing, the amount of money you guys raised. There was that auction for various charities of all the Bond paraphernalia and Bond mementos. The Aston Martin sold for 241,000. This is the model. There's a little... that went for 61,000 pounds. I mean, it's amazing, the thing. A watch of yours, 157,000. And Dame Judy, you were in charge of one of the star lots, were you not?
I was able... They said, would you bang the gavel on Daniel's pants? I mean, you know, on...
Yes. Yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
For charity.
And they were estimated, I think, between £3,000 and £5,000, and I think they went for £35,000.
I got 44,000.
Oh, 44?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Slightly soiled.
Missed it.
Was it your idea to reference the Ursula Andress Thinking Me Out of the Sea? Or was it in the script?
It happened by accident, really. I mean, the blue, those things came up in there. So, where we were filming, I was supposed to be swimming across, you know, and I was supposed to sort of stand up and sort of look around. But the water was, you know, it's like in some places where the water just stays at this depth for about a mile.
Yeah.
So I kind of swam along, like, kind of pretending to swim, and then stood up and was there, and that's how the shot happened. So it was by accident more than anything.
Because, I mean, you know, I can see why they asked you to take your shirt off, and you're very generous with your body in this new In Skyfall, the laundry bill's very low. Your shirt is a lot. Do you look like that all the time, or do you have to get ready for these things?
No, I don't. I start training about 6 months before we start shooting, and then continually. But what's lucky about it is that we plan out the sort of shirtless scenes quite carefully, so I can sort of decarb and do all that sort of really boring stuff, and then the rest of the time I just eat and drink what I want and just try and stay in shape.
To give you an idea of how much work it takes to look like Daniel does in the movies, we asked the audience if they happen to have any shots of themselves emerging from the waves. Sadly, some did. Actually, I say sadly. Now, the first one, rather... Where's Glenn? Where's Glenn? Now, look at Glenn. Now... Was this a long time ago, this picture? Just saying. Look at Glenn. Look at that. Are you an actor, Glenn? Oh, look, he's getting a round of applause for his body. Wow. Are you an actor?
No.
What do you do?
Lawyer.
He's a lawyer. Beautiful lawyer. Look at him there. Very good. Where's Kerry Barnes? Where's Kerry? There's Kerry. Now, is Tom here? Oh, you're Tom.
Hello.
Now, Tom, he took a lovely picture of himself. He liked the picture so much. Is this true, Kerry?
Yeah.
He gave it to you for Christmas in a frame. And where does he make you keep it?
It's beside the bed so you can look at it when
All right, yes, Kerry, we understand. Well, there it is. That's... And finally, our final bathing beauty is Steve. Steve Keith. Oh, there's Steve. Steve. Now, Steve went a bit... He likes getting out of the waves. He had a full photo shoot. Here he is, just in general. Here I am getting out of the waves. Look, that's a very odd print on those togs. That's all I'll say there. But he sort of pulls that off. He sort of, you know, he looks quite mannish. In some of the other shots, he doesn't quite carry it off as well. And then, it must have been a long day of shooting, and he just went model crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, tiger. Beautiful. Well, the whole baby. Very good. Now, listen, we must talk about... now, are they Bond women now?
Yes.
And here are the Bond women in Skyfall. Now, that's Severine character, but her name is Bernice.
Berenice.
And then Eve is the other one. Naomi Harris. Very good. Now, were you ever asked to be a Bond girl back in the day?
No.
Just
Only
one.
M.
Only just the M?
Just the M.
Yeah. Now, lovely, and you know I adored Skyfall, but I felt you let us down a bit with the names. They're not classic Bond women names, I feel. They're sensible names that people might be called. You know, they were very good in the past. You know, was it Xenia on your top? Xenia
On a top, wasn't it?
On a top. That's
Xenia
a
on a
great name. And, you know, and obviously Pussycat Dolls. And we discovered there's a formula for finding out what your Bond girl name would be. And what you do is you take your grandmother's maiden name. Do you know this?
And your pet.
No.
And the first pet you've had.
No,
Oh,
no, that's your porn star. That's your porn star name. That's your porn star name.
What?
This one is, it's your grandmother's maiden name for your surname, and then when you were a kid, the nickname you had for your genitals is your first one. So I would have been Winky Reynolds if I was a Bond girl. Judy, what would your Bond girl name be?
Just leave it with me for a minute.
Okay. Bond girl name? You know you want to tell us. I can see you want to tell us.
Cock Hargreaves?
Okay, let's see if I see the Bond girls in the audience. Let's see if I some Bond girls. Cock Hargreaves. Yeah, Eve is better than that. Now, what would your Bond name be?
It would be Binky Morrissey.
Binky Morrissey?
Binky Morrissey.
That's adorable. You're a little Binky. What would you have been?
Marjorie Newman.
Were you following the formula? Marjorie. Ooh. Are you guys related?
She's my daughter. My mother.
So you were the one who called it Marjorie, presumably?
No.
No?
No, she was not.
Oh, no, sure. You decided to call it Marjorie.
No, a previous boyfriend I had.
I'm so sorry.
I'm saying this in front of Daniel Craig!
And my father will be watching somewhere.
Oh, no. We'll just keep Marjorie under wraps. What was yours?
Fanula McCarrick.
Fanula. Meet Marjorie. Marjorie and Fanula. Well done, all Bond girls. Very good. OK, now... we must get on.